You are the mind of God, the awareness of God, looking at itself. Everywhere you look, it's a mirror. Every atom, every molecule, every tachyon in the universe. And this is your mirror. This is who you are. This name you have, this body you've inhabited, all of this is but a figment of the imagination of God. As soon as the imagining is over, the universe itself is gone, and everything in it. If God were to stop imagining things tomorrow, it would all be gone, back into the nothingness from where it came. So realize your true identity, which is awareness, consciousness that is awake and observing everything around. The human self puts the feelings and the thoughts and the emotions on it. But the eternal self, which contains the human self, it is not separate from the human self, it contains the human self as well as all the other selves that you've ever been. This eternal self observes all as it really is, without coloring it with perception of the mind, without coloring it with your own thoughts and ideas about how things are, having opinions or emotions about it. Who you really are doesn't have an opinion about it. Doesn't really care if it's a positive experience or a negative experience, because it knows it can't be harmed or helped by either one. This doesn't mean that there's a not caring, but it means that there's a different reason for caring. There's something else behind the caring. The human self wants to experience blissful emotions at all times. Please let it always be a peak spiritual experience with nothing but happy feelings. And we have a little visitor bumblebee here. All the time. So many people think, when I'm enlightened, I'm never going to be sad anymore. That's a promise that isn't going to happen. So many have promised in their teachings that once you're enlightened, you won't suffer anymore, you'll have a great bounty, you'll have manifested lots of money, you'll have made a great success of yourself. So many people believe that is what enlightenment is. But you can actually remain quite poor, quite unsuccessful in life, and be enlightened. You could be living in your car right now and be enlightened. Enlightenment has nothing to do with what you've accomplished in your human form. All it has to do with is what you know about yourself. And if you know yourself as eternal consciousness that never dies, has never been harmed in the first place, doesn't have to heal from anything, doesn't have to fix anything, not even the personality. If you know this about yourself and have had direct experience, not just hearsay, but experience it for yourself. This is enlightenment. Now, if it makes you feel good to work on your personality and perfect the personality so that more people like you, then don't. If that gives you joy, then go for it. But that is not a requirement for enlightenment. That's the good thing, that's the good news about it too, because very few of us are ever going to perfect the personality, and there's probably very few people who have even come close, if there is such a thing. So let go of having the perfected personality right now, and realize what is already perfect right here, right now. It's the awareness that you are, the eternalness that you are, the God Self looking out through your eyes. Look around you right now, without thoughts about anything, without emotions about this or that. Look around you right now, with no opinions about anything, if you can. And this will give you an idea of what it's like to see things as they really are, not how you color them with your filtered glasses that you look through with the personality and the mind. The human condition. Those are filters. But if you remove those filters, the thoughts, the emotions, the opinions about things, the human condition that you're coming from, if you remove all of that from the equation right now, and realize that you are eternal awareness looking around you, this is enlightenment. And this is what you've been searching for. And the strange thing about it is that it's so simple. There have been so many complicated systems set up all around gaining enlightenment. People have sat in the lotus position on mountainsides for 20 years trying to attain this state of mind I'm speaking of right now. You can have it right now just by shifting your awareness